If you like to work with large mechanical equipment, have an eye for color, and are interested in the printing industry, consider becoming a printing press operator. Working with paper, large presses, and ink, printing press operators produce a variety of printed material. We asked a printing press operator to show us more about this colorful occupation.
My name is Larissa Okranitz. I am a printing press operator at World Color Edmonton. I started in this trade when I was still in high school as a summer student, and I started full-time after that, and I've been here for 9 years. As a printing press operator, I use a web press to print magazines, phone books, flyers for different customers. The day usually goes with running and make-readies to run different orders of different sizes, some as large as a few million and some as small as a few thousand. A make-ready is a process of preparation that we use. During a make-ready, we will wash the blankets, which removes ink and paper from the previous run. We also change the plates on each unit. Each plate has a different image for each color. The blending process of these plates is what makes our color. So we use a black, red, blue, and yellow, which is a typical 4-color process. After printing and drying, applying silicone to the printed product, we then fold it to whatever the customer specifies. After the folder, we run it through an inline trimmer to cut the book down to the specified size from the customer, and then through a stacker, which neatly stacks each sheet and spits it out in a nice little block.
We at McCallum Printing, we're a commercial sheet-fed printer. We produce everything on a flat sheet, from short-run color to long-run projects. Everything from lightweight paper to heavy 40-point board. The difference between web press printing and sheet-fed printing is basically that. Sheet-fed is a sheet, or a web is a roll, and the roll is transported through the press in a continuous feed. Our operation is sheet by sheet. At McCallum Printing, we look for somebody with a grade 12 education, and we also look for mechanical abilities. We try to feel out the attitude of the individual and see if he would fit our requirements.
My hours are 3 days a week, 3 12-hour shifts. It's called a continental rotation. So 1 week I work day shift, the next week I work night shift. So we work from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, or 7 at night till 7 in the morning. A lot of web printing operations function this way because it's easier to run continuously than it is to start up and shut down every day. It helps to minimize waste and increase production. As a second pressman, my job responsibilities are ensuring that quality matches what the customer has specified. I also take it over to a color console to adjust the color constantly by using color keys. So I move each key individually up and down in order to achieve the color that I need, balancing out ink and water. As a press operator, a visual match to a proof is ultimately my goal. So I just generally glance back and forth from the printed sheet to the proof in order to make a correct color match. On the press that I work on, which is the M300, I've been on that press for 2 years now. We have a first, a second pressman, a roll tender, and a jogger. A jogger generally monitors the stacker. The roll tender, who works at the back of the press, is in charge of putting paper on. They monitor the ink and etch levels on the press. The second pressman monitors color and quality, and they help the first pressman with whatever duties might arise. The first pressman takes care of the fold and register and any training or issues that might arise on the crew, and they also quality check constantly. The safety requirements for the press room are earplugs, steel-toe boots, hairnets if necessary. We wear gloves when we're working with the chemicals that we're working with, as well as safety glasses. In order to be a press operator, you need to have a very strong mechanical aptitude. You also need to be physically fit There's a lot of physically demanding aspects of the job, as well as needing to be able to stay up all night in order to work through the night. So a very balanced lifestyle is a good thing, even though working all night doesn't always fit into that. The personality of a good pressman would be someone who's strong-willed and thinks fast, as well as someone who can handle a lot of pressure. Everything that happens is always in a panic mode, so being able to think quick and act is a very good quality. In order to balance work and life, it's nice to have 4 days off a week. A lot of the times it's easy to get out on a golf course in the afternoon. I also do some cake decorating, more for friends and family. The kids really like it because it's more original than any gift that you can buy for them, and they always remember that cake that you made. What I enjoy about my job every day is the problem-solving aspect. It always keeps me busy. It gives me something to think about, something to do. There's always a problem that needs to be solved, and I would say to anybody who's looking to get into the printing trade to just give it a try. A lot of people find that it's a really enjoyable atmosphere. The people here are great. There's a lot of learning to do and just a lot of new experiences that you don't get anywhere else.
Printing press operators generally learn their skills on the job. However, employers prefer to hire graduates of a post-secondary program, which can take anywhere from 20 weeks to 2 years to complete. If the occupation of printing press operator interests you, there's more information available, including educational requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profiles on ALICE. You may also be interested in the related occupations of binding and finishing machine operator, printmaker, or pre-press technician. Learn more on the ALICE website and make the most of your future. Visit us at alice.alberta.ca.